Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons. I don't know where that voice came from, but I know where it's going to go. Into the trash. Anyway, this is Yoshi's Crafted World, and today we are not going to the Springsbog Trail, because I asked you lovely people and you responded, or at least I asked people on Discord, and people on Discord were like, hey, go back and do some Yoshi missions, and by that I mean Poochy missions. I just got distracted by the fact that once again I've slipped into a peculiar accent. So, let's go flippy floppy beep boop. We have 3.5 minutes to find a house. Is this the way to Sarsaparilla? And also, is it the same 3 Poochy pups each time? I can only assume. Oh, hello, you're a child. I'm going to consume you. I'm still dressed as Bowsy Boy. I did a random Google search of Bowser earlier this evening, just because I was thinking about him, you know? I'm thinking of those beans. Yes, clearly, Bowser has toe... Does Bowser have toe beans? You know what, actually, I'm not a foot person. It's none of my business. But, anyway, I was looking up Bowser stuff, and there was a post on Reddit that was speculating, what does Bowser look like without his shell? And then they proceeded to not post anything other than just the question. They didn't, question it. They just... they questioned it, but they didn't post any answers to their own speculation. Anyway, oh, there's a cat in the foreground as well. Or the background, the behind of where we previously were. Does this summon a child? Is there a child here? Oh, wait, but I hear and child. I hear you. Have I dumbed? Am I going to need to go back this way and bring a magnet? Because that's something I wasn't too fastidious with the last time I was here. But one thing I do like with those cats in the background, by the way, sure enough, well, we've wasted so much time, there's almost no way that we're going to get the time bonus, but hey. But yes, I like those cats in the background, how their eyes appear to open when they inflate, and their eyes close again upon deflation, for no reason other than they fold. They fold closed. I feel like I should go up here. Well, so here's the dealio. For this first run of each level, what I intend to do is just... I didn't hear any children there. I just intend to locate the children. I'm not going to worry too much about the time limit. So that's my excuse for being terrible. I'm only going to do an episode like this every now and then, where I just go back and look for stray children, which reminds me of a conversation I was having with Heather and Stevia, because what doesn't these days? And... Oh, I thought maybe there'd be a Poochy pup among them. You know, among us. I'm relevant. And I'm also taking damage. But... So Sonic Adventure 2, right? And it's... I see you front there. It's like back there, but the front. Haha, you fell. I shall claim you. You're mine now. Yes, so... No one seems to pay much attention... Oh, I thought maybe that was a stray child, but it wasn't. To the missions other than the mission 1 for each... Is there a child down there? Like, for each level. But, like, mission 3, with 2 notable exceptions, is always find the lost Chow. And you gotta love how, Security Hall, as a level, is diegetically like, oh yes, I'm this super hyper secure government vault, where there's secrets and stuff. I missed a child. Missed a child. My name is Child. Well, the thing is, if I get to the end without all the children, then I missed the flower for getting to the end with all the children, and also for getting to the end... Like, you don't get the time limit flower if you don't have all the children when you get there. And, like, I'm feeling rumblings in the Joy-Cons, so clearly there's a friend here somewhere. A child friend, a childhood friend. Well, anyway, the idea of there being a Find the Lost Chow mission in an ostensibly secure government complex, you know, it makes a questionable amount of sense. Like, where is... What rumbles around here? I think I see you. Haha, that was... If I'd been less dumb earlier on, I would have been able to get the time bonus for that, so, I will actually do a second pass of this level, and I swear, I won't, this won't happen every single time, but I am going to do it here. So first, give me all my bonuses for finding the 3 children, because remember, if you have 2 Poochy Pups when you get to the end of the level, then you only get 2 smiley flowers. If you see, you have to bring all 3 to the goal to get the bonus one, is what I'm trying to say. So I was cutting my losses by finding the... Let's just give that another go, shall we? There you go. You see, it doesn't have to be difficult if you just practice and know what you're doing, and also I find it entertaining how the time limit could be 2 minutes and I still would have done it, but I am afraid of time limits. I've discussed this in the previous. Now then, moving on to the next level, and by that I mean the previous level because we're doing it all backwards, I'm going to change costumes and meet you in the minecart level, I think it was? Would you believe I forgot about the choo-choo level? So we have 4.5 minutes to go backwards on a train and find some children. And I swear I will find something other to talk about besides children. That was so nearly a sentence. So, I came dressed as a cow and you're murdering my cowness. I am doing abhorrently and abysmally, but yes, I came dressed as a cow in case you didn't notice, so shout out once again to Heather on Stevia, who is also a cow. And I mean that in a good way. So, children, okay, enough talking about children. I like how, you're gonna be in the foreground, aren't you? There's a child. Yes, I got you. I like 2 things that I really like about the flip sides of these levels. One, you see everything from the opposite angle, which means that like you can actually fully, like even further appreciate like all the crafts that the levels are made out of. Because like, you know, you can see the sides that aren't painted to look because you're not supposed to see them from this angle, except, you know, like diegetically you're not supposed to see them from this angle. And also, I like the design, that's not easy to say, design decision to have the Poochy Pups be usable as egg ammunition, but infinitely. So that means that they can hide Poochy Pups like in the foreground and background. And as long as you found at least one, you don't ever have to worry about running out of time. Like, you know, like, they don't have to go somewhere and find an egg so that you can come back and obtain child. You know, you feel, I'm just hoping that there aren't going to be any more children in strange places that I have a limited amount of opportunity to grab, because the train in the foreground that was previously in the background, that gave me, you know, that enabled me to have time to stop and react to it. So I'm hoping that the same will be true here, because I don't think we'll have much time to explore. I'm running in front of the train. I'm going back towards your behind. Okay, nothing here, nothing here. Nothing here? There's a bull, that might be a collectible later on, and there's another one. You never know when the necessity of collecting might happen. I see you. Intensive care unit. Or did I see? I thought I saw a child in the background. But now I'm less certain of myself. Did I dream it? Did I have a waking experience? But you're there. You were around in the backness before. How dare you hide from me, you deceitful pupper. Maybe I did see, and I was just mistaken. Now I'm going to take an executive gamble and assume that there won't be any other children in this general vicinity. Hey, look, it's all of the fake smiley flowers from the previous Michonne. I'm almost surprised that that's not, like, a name. You know, like, a combination of Michelle and Sean. It's Michonne. Kind of like how, like, it's a combination of Mildew, Andrew, and Mildred. It's Mildrew. Leave space for the audience to react. not necessarily even laugh, but just go, "Oh, Tess, you're so full of shit." And you know what? I probably am. I'm seeing so many bulls, we will probably have to come here and search for bulls at some point. Because, yes, in case I didn't make it clear, the Find Me and Souvenir missions can, in fact, require you to go to the flip side of levels as well. So it's just, you're just better off, like, wait until you no longer have to worry about the time limit before coming back and doing souvenir missions that require you to go backwards. Anyway, we have 40 seconds to get to the goal. Luckily, the goal is here. So there you go. You see, sometimes you don't, if you're good, where the kids are making with the duct tape and the anti-tank missiles in the supermarket, I'm dressed as a cow. Should I just shut up and, Oh, that does mean that we've 100%ed Whistle Stop Rails, because we got everything, like all the previous flowers here in the front side and now the back side as well, and I'll just meet you in the next level. I'm not a lot of good weed, I'm a bottle of milk with a soggy eggshell. Yes, so enough about me quoting bad lip reading, which that was Beard with Glue, based on the work of Michael Jordan. James Blunt, that's his name. And it's funny, it's one of the... I thought I saw something up here behind me, but I didn't. I was wrong. I see you over there, but how could I get you when I don't have any eggs? But good for you, running on a path that enables you to run back and forth like that, without ever scrolling off screen. But yes, so Beard with Glue, one of the bad lip reading songs that child me wasn't a fan of, but now that I'm all growned up, suddenly it's like, actually, this sort of slaps a little bit. Oh no, give me a boom, otherwise we will be in for an unpleasant experience. Because realistically, we didn't need to come back here, but I didn't know that at the time, so I'll just ride this down. I will ram it down straight through the heart of this town. Yeah, I know me some Judas Priest. I was a child of the 90s. Pho. You know, that Vietnamese dish, pho. Well, anyway. The noises I make when I feel like I'm possibly... That shadow there looks like a bean spot, because it's funny, the last time I was here, I was talking about the Mario and Luigi series. Oh, hello! I was going to take this backwards, but you're not going to be that close to another one of yourselves. Well, anyway, the last time I was here, I said I was looking into getting the rest of that series, and now I have. And in fact, at the time of recording this, I believe I've reached the final boss of Superstar Saga, and that's where I've stopped. Like, that's a consistent thing with me and the Mario and Luigi games, where, like, I played Partners in Time to 100% completion, but that was back when I was Anbab. And nowadays, I get to the final boss, and I just call it a day there. And that's what I've done with Dream Team Bros, that's what I've done with Superstar Saga. At least I'm assuming that's the final boss. And, does this take me anywhere? Or is it just around? It's just around. It's just, no! No! Let me through, thank you. Yeah, I'm probably going to do that with the rest of the series as well, just because I don't trust myself to be good at the end times, you know? But what I am doing is I'm taking time to appreciate the side mode that they added into Superstar Saga that was like the Bowser's Minions story, and I'm rather enjoying it as it happens. Like, it is a bit slow to play through, but I'm rather enjoying it. Like it feels like the, oh no, it feels like a Street Pass game from the 3DS Street Pass Plaza thing, and but without all of the, you know, the grindy faff that comes with it. So I'm rather enjoying it. Hey, we did it first try once again. First try every single time, except when it's not, and it's enjoyable. So I'm gonna play that to completion, then I'll move on to Bowser's Inside Story brackets remastered, and I expect I'll probably enjoy that too. Also, I 100%ed everything in Superstar Saga apart from the final boss. I got all the blocks and I got all the beans. I'm good at game, I swear. Ah, Green Hill. Ladies fear me. The first zone of a lot of Sonic games are me, but you can't see my costume because I'm inside Go-Go Yoshi, my arch nemesis. Hopefully— you're back there! Don't walk away with my child! My child. As stray child, spare child, some as big as your head, give it a twist, a flick of the wrist, that's what the showman said. Oh, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. We've been down that road before, in Croatia, no less. And I remembered I can jump this time because that's basically what dragged down my score when last I was here. Punch! Additional punch! Multiplicative punching! Because you would have thought, oh, the time limit can't be an issue here. This stage is an auto-scroller. Oh, honey Jimbo, you'd be surprised. Because you need to not suck awfully. There was a truck that kidnapped my baby. Well, it's not my baby. I'm just the friend of my child, except the opposite of that. Poochy, you went away without me. How am I so bad at this? This calls for a restart. What was I supposed to do? I know I'm bad, but you don't need to rub it in like that, game. How was I supposed to get there any faster? Well, I got one of them at least. How was I so bad at the first one? No, I have salt. I have fury. I am secretly awful the entire time. Like, okay, there's definitely going to be a child later on hiding inside a UFO. Like, that, sure enough, called it. Child, get down from there. Get down from space. At least fly into the foreground so I can punch you. I'd be such a good parent. What are you talking about? You wait right there, Popo McJimberson. This just in, Poochy's surname is in fact McJimberson. Where are you going? Get back here! What am I supposed to— I can only punch certain fastnesses. Why is this level such an illegal disaster? I won't even get the bonus for getting to the end in time because I only have one child because the other two I caught up to, they just wouldn't listen to my fists. That moment when children won't— okay, that just happened. That moment when your children won't listen to your fists. I have salt! Why is this game so mean to me? I just wanted to find the lost children. I should maybe shut the fuck up. Because, ooh, 49, isn't that like 7 squared or something? What I was going to say is I have been and will continue to be tessellating hexagons, and in the next episode we'll do a few more backwards levels, and then we'll finally move on with the story. And remember, I'm doing this because you lovely people asked me to, or specifically Discord. Join the Discord and you can have input on this sort of thing. Anyway, I've been and will continue to be tessellating hexagons. Next time I will be less terrible, or so I hope. See you then! Maybe. For that. Perhaps.